welcome everybody. We'll be getting started in just a couple minutes. We're going to wait for a couple more stragglers to show up. So just make yourself at home because you probably are.
Hey, Julian.
Hello, Julian. Good to see you, brother.
Muted?
All right, welcome everybody. It's the Greg Dean stand-up comedy open mic on Zoom, live, broadcasting all around the world on different streaming services. Good to see everybody. Jim, how you doing today?
Jimmy's doing good, Kevin. Good to see you.
How you been? Everything all right?
Oh, life is going good. Ever since I lost one of my legs, I get to limp around and collect money. No, I didn't lose any of my legs or anything like that, but it's a pirate thing, you know. You lose a leg and you be able to put a... Anyway, was that too long of an answer to your simple question, Kevin?
No, it's all fine. It's all fine. We got Julian. Julian, how you doing? How's Florida these days?
Oh, it's fun. It's fun. Still getting down, so having a good time. How you been?
Doing good. You gonna do some time today?
I think so. I think I got a little bit.
Perfect. And Sarah, you're new here? I haven't seen you here before. Where are you broadcasting from today?
I'm currently in Lawrence, Kansas, but I'm based in Boston, Massachusetts.
Boston and Lawrence, Kansas. Are you like? It looks like you're in a hotel room.
I am. Yeah, I'm touring right now. So
nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, welcome. Good to have you here. We got Chris. Chris, how you doing, brother?
Doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. Thank you. Did you want to perform today as well?
Sure. Why not?
You got it. So here's how it goes for those. Chris, I don't think you've been here either. Where are you from? Where are you from?
I'm currently in Florida as well.
All right.
What
nice.
part?
Orlando.
Oh, dope.
Dope. Heroin. All that. All right. All right, here's what we're going to do today. Remember, this is an open mic. Please just have some fun today. If something resembles a joke, let some air out. You can let air out any way you choose because we do not have to share the same room. It is an international show today. Jim is in Canada, so he brings us our international element today. We're going to do 4 minutes each. At 1 minute, at 3 minutes, I'm going to hold this up. It says 1 minute left. At the end of that minute, I'll hold up this. It says that's your time. You don't have to panic when you see that's your time. You can finish your thought. You can say goodbye gracefully. But if you keep rambling on and on and on, I'm going to fade up the music just like it's the Oscars. All right. Here's our order. We're going to go Sarah, Chris, Jimmy, and Julian. Let's get this thing rolling. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Romans and Greeks, I don't care who you are. I don't care where you're from. I'm just glad you're here today sharing some humor with us on a Zoom show. Now, I know people say Zoom shows aren't the same as a live show, but Zoom shows are an intimate look into people's lives. Like we can see Julian's in some form of vehicle. We got Jimmy's got like boarding up the wood because he lives in Canada. He's got to board up the windows so Bigfoot doesn't pop in. Sarah's in a hotel. Chris has got his fancy lighting around his door frame and stuff. Man, oh man, he's got it going on in there. Welcome, everybody. I'm Kevin Comstock. I am the host of the Greg Dean Stand-Up Comedy Tuesday International Open Mic. Make some noise.
Yo! Hey!
That was pretty good. I appreciate that. Even the newcomers are pitching with some of the enthusiasm. That's what it's all about. We're here to celebrate laughter. We all need more of it. I want to thank you guys for coming down because it's a really, really boring show when nobody shows up. All right, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and bring up our first performer. Ladies and gentlemen, she's the personal assistant for Ben Affleck. She discovered the tomb of Tutankhamun and has 7 toes on each foot. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together from Boston, but right now she's in Kansas. Sarah Coons.
Yay!
Hey, that's me. Great. Thanks for that intro, Kevin. Hey, guys. So my mom is an Asian lady from Hawaii, and my dad is a white guy from DC who ended up in Hawaii as an after effect of the Vietnam War, which is probably the best after effect you could ask for in terms of the Vietnam War. And I find you can always tell when somebody's been to war, like a real war, because they just say the end of the name of the war. Like they're like, I was in Nam. And you're like, shit, Vietnam War, whoa. Or they're like, I was in 2. And you're like, whoa, World War II. But I noticed they don't do that with the Korean War, which is good because they would just be like, I was in Rhea, which kind of sounds like a redneck just went to Brazil or had diarrhea. It's better that way. And yeah, so some people call it Nam, but guys, I don't feel like we can say that unless we were in the war or unless we're eating something super tasty, like nom 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 nom. I can't help it. Okay, so an Asian plus a Caucasian parent makes for a kid with an ethnically ambiguous face, right? And this face right here gets a lot of questions. I was in Missouri performing, and this guy comes up to me, and he was just like, "Hey, miss, what are you?" By the way, that's a great way to make a new friend. And it's so funny when people ask me that because they start with what they want me to be, and then they finish with what they hope I'm not. So this guy's like, "Hey, miss, what are you?" I'm like, "I don't know, sir, guess." He goes, "You Italian?" "Nope." "Try again." "American Indian?" "No, sir." "Immigrant?" And, I kind of wish I was a better liar because I'd say, "Actually, I am Native American. So what are you? Immigrant?" Growing up, I used to wish that I looked more Asian, being half Asian, until I got my driver's license. The Asian part of me feels it's necessary to say that because it's an upsetting stereotype, but the white side of me feels bad for saying that. So once I'm off this call, I'm just going to go and have an HR meeting with myself. But guys, honestly, it's kind of hard to be Asian on the inside, but not look that Asian on the outside. Like externally, I'm not Asian enough to have like beautiful, smooth, flawless skin. But internally, I'm Asian enough to turn red when I drink and be lactose intolerant. Like a lot of people don't know this, but 5 out of 6 Asians can't have milk, alcohol, or honest family discussions without an allergic reaction. So like for you guys, if you have a wine and cheese platter, that's like saying, I'm sophisticated, I'm classy. For me, a wine and cheese platter says, I'm gassy and my face is hot. This is horrible. By the way, I forgot to tell you what my mix is. I am half Japanese and half German. So that means if history went a little differently, all of you on the call today, you would look just like me.
Oh, right.
And that's it. I'll stop there, actually. Thanks, Kevin.
Whoa, you caught me off guard there, Sarah. Ladies and gentlemen, Sarah, where can we see you perform next?
I am currently performing at the Lawrence Busker Festival with my one-woman circus comedy show called The Flying Hawaiian Show. And next I will be performing in Medford, Massachusetts at Oktoberfest.
Damn!
Whoa.
He's working it. Good job. I love it. Yeah, it was so funny. You were talking about Nam. I have friends who have a sketch comedy group, and my favorite joke, and I laugh every time. Not everybody laughs, but I laugh every time. Is they have the Hunchback of Notre Dame, and he's getting interviewed. He's interviewing for a job, and the interviewer says, "Where'd you get that hump?" He said, "I got the hump in the Nam." Oh, you were in Vietnam? No, Notre Dame. Every time I hear that, I laugh so freaking hard. I got it in the Nam. Vietnam? No, Notre Dame. And the guy kind of had a good acting ability, had a good slur going with it. So it was really fun. That was totally fun. Ladies and gentlemen, let's keep the energy rolling. This is insane. Somebody should call the police. Ladies and gentlemen, this next performer served as the chief of police for Los Angeles. He plays bass in a Somalian cover band, and he makes caramel kettle corn from homemade. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Chris Trovato.
Oh, yay.
All those jobs I wish I had. Wow. Man, that's great. I got thrown off by all that because, my real job is being a professional tattoo artist. Yeah, and thank you. Some nods. That's a way better response than what my mom gave me, so thank you. Yeah, it's tough. Growing up, my mother hated tattoos. That was like her thing. Like she was very religious. My mom is Puerto Rican, Latina, and if you guys don't know about Puerto Rico, it's like America's stepchild. They'll claim them on, in your taxes, but not in public. Does that make sense? Okay. Some people understand it. All right. But my mom is this religious Latina, and it's like I can't even recommend meditation without her assuming that the devil's gonna come out. I know I can't do that, the meditation, and I don't know I can close my eyes, the demonios and things. No. And bro, she like hated tattoos growing up. Y'all got tattoos? Some of y'all? Jimmy, you got okay, see, tattoo on the wrist. There we go. Okay. Well, the cheat code is if you laugh at my jokes, you might get a discount on a tattoo. Last show I got an encore at an open mic. So come on, help me out. But she hated tattoos, man. I wish she would have loved them, but she hated them. Growing up, she was like, Chris, you are never going to get tattoos, okay? They are ugly, they are low class, and if you get one tattoo, you are going to be addicted. And yo, they are kind of addicting, right? The people who got tattoos, you know what I'm talking about? And now in 2021, she has 11 tattoos, y'all. She's addicted as well. She ended up starting out with her eyeliner. Then she want her eyebrows done. Then she went like, Chris, you remember when I gave birth to you? And you left some scars on my stomach? Bueno, make me sexy. And like, ooh, nah, man, I ain't trying to make you sexy. Ooh, I don't. That's about the line. It's never cool trying to make your mom sexy. I mean, But then she'd be like, why can't you make your mother sexy, huh? ¿Por qué no? Why can't you do that? Huh? I raised you as a single parent, okay? That's my mom raised me, by herself, man. She's strong. She was the mother and father of the household. Which has nothing to do with her mustache, I promise. Okay. Mustache jokes. Okay, we're going in today. But what's really cool is that now that she has tattoos, she's been my marketing partner, and she's been helping me out. Man, she's been giving me a lot of money. She does good, and she has like a sales pitch. She's like, "Are you ugly? Do you feel nerdy and that you need to spice up your life and change everything? Well, be like me and get a tattoo by my son Chris. You can change your life. And y'all can change your lives if you laugh a little bit harder and get a tattoo by me. Anyways, thank y'all so much. My name's Chris Rollo.
Chris, ladies and gentlemen, Chris So I have no tattoos, and I'm gonna get a tattoo sometime. But I see so many screwed up tattoos. So what am I looking for to go to a good tattoo place?
Need to check out their work. Check out their portfolio first. That's
All
the
right.
number one thing.
Okay. Is there any different kinds of inks and things I got to watch out for? Like if the dude like pulls out some Indian ink and a little hand needle with a thread, I probably should not go there.
I mean, depends on what kind of style you want, really. If you want, some people like that kind of pick and poke style, so it just depends.
Nice. We're learning. Guys, we get to learn things on here. This is so awesome. This is crazy. Only problem is I have to go to Florida to get you to do my tattoo. That raises the price dramatically. You got a place for me to crash?
I mean, I can go to you.
There you go. All right, when you come around LA. Let's keep the show going. This is insane, ladies and gentlemen. This guy is the mayor of Rancho Cucamonga. He enjoys making puff pastries and he can whistle in 6 languages. Put your hands together from Canada, Jimmy, the pirate.
What? The hand clapper. Keep the hand clapper going. God. Thanks. Okay. Don't be working into my 4 minutes though. Damn it. I got a long one today. So, long comedy act. So, thanks, Kevin, the hostess with the mostest. I'm Jimmy R, like Kevin says, and unlike Sarah's high-class hotel room, I'm sitting in my hotel room in Western Canada off the coast where they still build the houses with shingles and tar paper and such. So I'm feeling the breeze blowing through the walls, the fall breeze. And speaking about our Japanese German friend there who opened the show, thank you very much. And thinks that if you guys would have won the war, I'd look more like her. God, could you imagine going to seeing my grandkids and they'd be like, hey, who's this hot chick and what has she done with grandpa? Is it all right to say hot chick? That's not being too politically incorrect, is it? Oh, geez, I came home the other day and I found out my house had been broken into. You know, what is it about thieves? You know, I must live in a higher class neighborhood because, you know, the thieves, when they got in, they cleaned up my house, you know? And the worst thing about it is that they had something to eat out of my fridge and they left a note saying, you know, hey, you know, maybe you should start eating better, you know? Holy shit. So, speaking about straight razors, you know, I guess it's okay, politically correct, speaking of that, to say straight razors. You know, it's okay for me to have a straight razors. You know, it's like I like razors that are kind of straight and hard. You know, did I mention hard? You know, not those floppy razors. You know, slow down there, old Henry. But anyway, you know, I got up this morning a little bit hungover, and I pulled out a straight razor and I started shaving. And I'm thinking, damn, this thing isn't doing very good. You know, what is it about these straight razors? And then I realized what my mistake was. I hadn't pulled the plastic guard off the damn thing, you know, so getting more like a 5-year-old razor shave sort of thing. But okay, I'm in my 60s and I'm single still. There must be a reason for that. I always seem to have people jumping up and trying to play the matchmaker for me, you know, except, you know, when it's all right and stuff, but when I look at their relationships, you know, the fighting and the squabbling, and I'm thinking, you know, God, you know, I didn't pick this matchmaker. Maybe they picked me, sort of thing. Don't really want to get into something like that. Anyway, there's lots of jokes about chickens these days. You know, don't count your chickens before they hatch. You know, or, you know, boy, that's true in my experience. What about which came first, the chicken or the egg? You know, that's a crazy thing, the chicken or the egg. You know, hear about the pervert that crossed the road. Well, he was having sex with a chicken and by gum, couldn't pull it out. And so the chicken, it was time to cross the road. And that's how the pervert got across. I was in a security check lineup the other day and I said, what the hell is this for? And the old wrinkly guy in front of me, his name was Peter, and not the biblical kind of Peter. He said, well, they want to do a security check to find out if you're having sex with minors or sex with old wrinkled people. And he gave me a wink. And I thought, Jesus, Peter, you know, I'm certainly not having sex with old wrinkly people. You know, just ask my wife, for heaven's sakes. But what an asshole these predators are. You know, anyway, speaking about old wrinkly people, you know, any Trump fans out there? Hey, all right, Trump the rump. You know, I don't want to get on a rampage about Trump, you know, but, you know, I just have to say having sex with minors is wrong. You know, everybody knows that except Trump the rump, of course. He got caught in bed with a minor the other day, you know, and the only reason he got caught was because the minor got called back into the coal mine. Oh, man. Okay, well, you know, I guess it kind of like when a third of the Americans vote somebody like Trump in, you know, uneducated, self-centered, self-serving sort of guy. Nothing wrong with the other, you know, that, you know, whatever. But, you know, get rid of the educated people and put, you know, your nation behind for a couple of 100 years. That's a good one, you know. But anyway, don't have sex with minors or wrinkly old people. Have a great day. Thank you very much.
Jimmy R. laying it down about minors. Don't have sex with minors unless you don't mind the hat with the light. All right. Thank you. I'll be here all day. All right.
Not with the light.
You like that? All right, here we go. I know this guy. He's been around for a while. He's from Pensacola. You still in Pensacola? Yeah. He's a helicopter pilot. He breeds California condors and has a pet sloth named Stovetop. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Julian!
Yay!
Currently got the jab. Finally got the shot. How many of y'all got the shot, y'all? Yeah. Woo. Yeah.
Got the shot.
Hey, girls will make you do crazy things, man. Give you that little feeling in your stomach and everything. It turns out it's just chlamydia. I got the shot. I'm all good. Glad y'all are covered too. No, so man, don't you hate it, guys, when your middle school crush turns out to be a lesbian? You know, I could not believe my fucking gym teacher was a lesbian. You know. I didn't find it out till later. You know, I was on Facebook kind of snooping around, saw she was single, like, oh yeah, this could work. You know, she doesn't have a husband I got to work around, so let me hit her up. And she ended up no text back, no nothing, just pictures of her and other chicks during Gay Pride Week here in Pensacola on the beach, and I was just devastated, completely devastated. See, this is going great. How about rape? Rape, saying that it's a touchy subject.
Oh no!
Rubbing in. So don't do that. Be a little bit more, you know, concerned, I guess. I am originally from good old bumfuck Alabama, where if you don't know where that is, that's out in the sticks, boy. And which never really made sense to me, because when's the last time you saw two bums fucking out in the middle of the woods, right? So you got to move to the city for that shit. So that's why I came here to Pensacola, Florida. Don't kink shame me. You want to see more passionate fuckers than two bums, you know, behind the dumpster with a nacho cheese getting down. I don't know. Trying to think. Marriage. Don't really trust marriage. Marriage kind of scares me a little bit, mainly because like all the girls I date, they keep on leaving me for other guys, you know, more specifically their current husbands. But you know, I guess that's just the perks of being a pool boy, you know, for a living. So that's why I'm sitting in my truck right now. Took a little break, you know, from all the benefits. Let's see. I actually understand what girls are talking about when they're like, oh, this guy bought me some blah, blah, blah. It was totally, you know, it wasn't about sex and everything. It's pulling through the drive-through, and some chick paid for my caramel macchiato and my freaking breakfast. And I was like, holy crap, man. You know, this is what they're talking. This is what they want. And turns out, got a little Instagram famous on that, and that's all she wanted. She didn't want anything else, and I was devastated as well. So it's getting to that point where, I have to, lure the neighbor's cat in with a piece of chicken because that's the only pussy I can actually really get. It's a good therapy animal, though. We just sit there, smoke a little spice together and talk about predatorial shit. I don't know. Oh, and y'all fuck with mushrooms at all? Yeah, y'all eat them or you drink it? Oh, you do? Oh, all right. Well, I like to, drink it. We found a way to kind of get it down that'll kind of help. I was streaming with my friend. I asked her, hey, you got like a coffee filter or shirt or rag or something? And she goes to her closet and she comes back out with some panties. And I was like, all right, girl, load it on up. And I got to tell y'all, if you were having trouble getting it down, it really enhances the flavor. All right. And depending on who you do it with, gives it a nice little crunch too. My name is Julian Sales. Y'all give it up for your host, Kevin Comstock.
Julian, ladies and gentlemen. Julian, depending on who you're with, it might have something crunchy.
A little crunch.
That scares the crap out of me. Hey, everybody. Thanks for coming by today. We're here every Tuesday. We hope you make this your unpretentious home to just come and mess around and try some jokes. I'm Kevin Comstock. It's been my pleasure to be your host. Let's talk about what we learned today. We learned that if you were in the Korean War, you don't say you were in Rhea because people think you have diarrhea. We also learned that 5 out of 6 Asians can't have family discussions. We learned that you can cover mom's scars with tattoos, but it's still not cool to make mom look sexy. We learned about a straight razor, not a floppy one, a hard straight razor, and chicken jokes with a pervert crossing the road. We also learned about a middle school crush who's a lesbian gym teacher, and that bumfuck happens in the city, not in the middle of nowhere. Let's have a giant round of applause for all our performers today. We had Sarah, Chris, Jimmy, Julian. I'm Kevin Comstock. On behalf of the entire Greg team, I want to say thank you. And if you're new to stand-up, even if you're not new, please go check out our website. Just Google Greg Dean's stand-up comedy. We got a lot of things going on in the future, including an upcoming seminar, How to Be a Working Comedian, 10 Steps to Being a Working Comedian. All this and more. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Thank you.